chasing baitfish all around me. I just can't get them to bite anything. Oh, never mind. Got one. Got one. He went for it. Got him. But it is 3 to 4 times the size of all the other ones I've been catching here today. Alright, so a while back I did a video where I was following this dried out creek and I found a pond downstream from here. It's been a while since I've been here, and I kind of wanted to come back and see how it is, see if it's the water level's up or down, or if it's still there. Also, it's fall now, see if the fish are getting any bigger. So that's what we're doing today. We're going to check out this pond, see if it's still there, see what's going on. There's a deer right over there, just standing there watching me. There's that skull that was here last time too. There's actually a bunch of bones all over the place here last time. I'm not seeing too many of the other ones. Alright, let's see. This is my telescopic that I made. If you remember seeing that video, I did lower down the reel, so balanced it out better, so it's pretty good. Seeing a bunch of trash over here and bobbers and stuff all over the ground and in the water. So looks like people found the pond. Might not be anything left in there. Water level is down from where it was, and I'm over somebody's line hanging from the tree. Why do you people have to trash everything as soon as you find it? Oh, there was a nibble, small bite there. That might have just been a sunfish or something though. Straight across from me, I just saw something blowing up. So they're in here. And that's over the tree branch, of course. Right over there where I was standing a minute ago. There's a lot of topwater action going on right now. I say a lot, but I mean there's splashes every once in a while. Something eating something off the surface. Fountain out here in front of me. I'll toss around that for a little bit. Oh, there's a big old buck over there straight across. Just walked out. Meh. Almost gave myself an ear piercing there. Felt the lure smack me in the back of the head. I already fished this whole pond and nothing. Down here by this dead tree. Like, I know they're in here because I keep seeing stuff like blitzing on baitfish in the shallows, like along the shoreline, bank line, but I'm not getting any bites. Okay, I landed near something over there. See, there's something chasing over there. Chasing baitfish all around me. I just can't get them to bite anything. Oh, never mind. Got one. Finally got a bite. Let's see what I got. Little bass. All right. Oh, he slipped off right there. Problem with this this rod is can't really set the hook, but they're in here, I guess. Now I gotta land one. Finally got a bite from a bass. Gotta land one. Gotta be able to set the hook. So it would seem that they're coming up all along the shoreline, up into the shallows and chasing little tiny baitfish like that. Starting to see some wakes, a little more activity. Getting later in the day, starting to warm up a little bit. Maybe that's what I need. Need that sun. I saw that one. That one came all the way up out of the water. That's not where I was trying to throw it, but could be something right there. Oh, please stay on. Got one. There we go. He, of course, choked it a little bit. I should be able to get that out though. Might need my pliers, but we got one. Alright. Got a nice little one there. See if we can catch some more. So there we go. I got two. I lost one, landed one, and they're both about that same size, probably 8 to 10 inches. So there are fish in here. They just seem to be smaller than they used to be. Oh, I just missed one. Coming down to check my phone. So yeah, this pond is not doing as well as it was. I've been here like 3 times. First time I came out here, the water level was up here, like where my backpack's at. You can see where the ground levels out right there. That's where the water was. And I was catching fish like cast after cast, almost every cast. And then the next time I came out here, it was better than it is now, but water level was down a little higher than where it is now. But I was still catching fish. Maybe not that much, but now we're down. It's down another foot or so, and I've got 2 bites from bass and maybe a couple sunfish. So it's not doing as well as it was. It's probably not as healthy as it was. There are still fish in here. Maybe there's some big ones hiding in here still. Yeah, there's just not a whole lot going on in here anymore. Might have to call it a day there. I did catch, well, 1.5. Caught one and lost one at the bank. There's another one. That one swam up under the tree though. Damn it, came off. So they're still in here. I'm still getting bites. Maybe I'll hang out for a minute, a little bit longer. Just found the soft plastic. Got some chartreuse and some green. Check out throwaway baits to see what I do with these. Link in the description. There's so much stuff on the surface over there. The wind is blowing all the leaves into that corner, which is why the fish are hanging out there, but it makes it really hard to get a clean cast into that corner. Another blow up down there. They're chasing the little tiny bait fish up into the corners. I'm not seeing any other bait fish, just little minnows. That might be what the problem with this pond is. It needs more sunfish, more medium-sized bait fish. You know, more bite-sized stuff. Right now, all it's got is these little tiny mosquito fish. That could explain why the fish are kind of stunted. They're not getting any bigger. I think he needs more forage. There's activity here. Not necessarily a lot of activity, but I guess if there's just a few fish in here, they're all pretty active right now. Because I'm seeing them over here in this area, and then over here in this corner. There's that one over there in that corner. I need to cast into that corner again without getting stuck in the tree. That was 1000% of fish blitzing on the bait fish. There we go. That's good. He went for it. Got him. A little bit bigger. This one's definitely more aggressive. That's why he's a little bit bigger. But he barely hooked too. Not much, about the same length. He's a little bit fatter though. But this is one that I keep seeing splashing around in that corner over there. So, there we go. I just needed to get it in front of him. Yeah, I think now when I was hanging over that tree branch, I definitely had him trying to eat it, but I was stuck and couldn't get him on the hook set. Okay, I just threw out there again and got a big one. Well, big compared to the ones I've been catching. That same exact spot. I cast out and then turned the camera on and I missed the whole thing. But I gotta be careful with this one so I don't lose him. I mean, it's not a huge fish, but it is 3 to 4 times the size of all the other ones I've been catching here today. You know what? He's a little better than I thought he was too. He did choke it, but I think maybe I'll be able to get that out of there. Yeah, I should be able to get that out of there with no problem, especially because of how big he is. That's a solid fish. That's got to be 16, 17 inches. Probably around 2 pounds. I think he's a little more than 2 pounds, but we will find out. Where did I put my pliers? All right, there we go. Got that out without much problem. Let's see if my scale has battery power. Yep, okay. I said he was right about 2 pounds. 1.97. Thought he was going to be a little bit bigger than that, but it's all right. Let's go ahead and get him released right here. He's gone. There we go. I was not expecting back-to-back casts over there to land a fish. And that does explain why I kept swearing that whatever was chasing stuff over there was much bigger, because it actually was. Let's see if there's a third one in that corner. So there is still a population of bass in here. I don't want to say a decent population, because it looks like they're mostly stunted, but there's at least one, maybe a couple more that are bigger. So there's at least 4 bass in here. All right, that's gonna just about do it. This is a very small pond full of turtles that are not afraid of people. He's actually chasing a little minnow there. It's maybe the size of a football field, but not nearly as wide. It's probably about 100 yards long and 40 feet across, 30-40 feet across. And there are fish in here. Started off not too great, but I finished strong on that 2-pounder. So caught 3, landed 3, missed 1, had a couple other bites that were probably that I thought were sunfish, but I'm not seeing any other bait fish. So I think that's what's hurting this pond, is there's not enough forage in here, although there must be enough for that 1 2-pounder over there. But that's where all the leaves and stuff are getting blown across by the wind, and they're stacking up over there, so that they're just hanging out over there eating everything they can. So this turtle keeps coming back. Somebody must be feeding him. So there you go. I think this pond would be a lot better off if it had more forage in it, some more minnows, more sunfish, stuff like that. Maybe crawfish. I think this is a natural pond. It looks like a muddy bottom. It doesn't look like clay, or it doesn't look like it has a liner or anything, so crawfish could probably really help out in here. Yeah, thanks for watching. See you next time.